Well, hello, everyone. How are you? Welcome back to Tasteful Tarot. This is April. I hope everyone is awesome and doing well. I'm doing fine. I know I haven't been on for a couple of weeks, but I was trying to get my iPad. I had so much information stored on it that the videos weren't completing. So I'm back, and we're going to cleanse this space and we're going to jump into the reading. Um, I welcome you all here if this is your first time. If you are returning, welcome back. This is going to be a general reading for the sign of Virgo, Mother Earth. Yes, I had rolled, my divination dice, astrology dice, to see what zodiac sign I was supposed to do today. And Libra, Scorpio, and Virgo came up, but Libra and Scorpio came up the most. So with this space that I have cleared with Palo Santos, I have cleansed every card. I've pre-shuffled the cards. We are ready to go. So again, welcome to Tasteful Tarot. My name is April. If this is your first time here, welcome. If you're returning, thank you for coming back. Thank you for taking the time to watch my videos. As I said, this reading will be for the sign of Virgo, Sun, Moon, and Rising. Cross watchers, you are definitely welcome in this space. And if you like my content, I do have other platforms. Tasteful Tarot on TikTok. It's tasteful.tarot.7. So we're going to go ahead and jump on in since we were already cleansed. I'm also going to use a sound to cleanse this space. So I hope it's not too loud on your end, but you will hear 3 chimes as we cleanse. So, spirit guides, angel guides, Holy Spirit God, help me to deliver whatever messages that you want this general reading for the sign of Virgo, Sun, Moon, and Rising. Help me to have clarity to deliver messages clearly. All right, thank you, spirits. So I'm going to be using several decks here, to help me with this reading. And what we're going to do is we're going to read some oracle cards, and we're going to do your tarot, and we will probably do like spirit animal reading, some tea leaves, what you need to surrender to, your money, your finances. This may turn into a love reading. I don't know, but I just hope that it helps you, my beautiful Virgos, the alchemists. Virgos, like I said, it's Mother Earth, makes things change. Alchemy is balancing, changing things. So the first deck that I think I'm being called to is the celestial messages, celestial insights. Let's see what spirit has for you today, Virgo. Let me just move some of this out of the way. I have so many decks on my table, but I love tarot cards. So we're going to jump in. I'm only going to shuffle 2 times and see what spirit has for you, Virgo. Wow, you got 2 cards from the jump. Let's see. All right, you have strength and reflection. You are stronger than you realize. Though the times may be tough, remember that you have the courage and resilience to get through it. Your inner strength will help you overcome all obstacles. So there you have it, Virgo. Spirit is telling you to be strong about a situation. You know, you are Mother Earth. You are grounded. I will read this again. It says, strength. You are stronger than you realize. Though the times may be tough, remember that you have the courage and resilience to get through it. Your inner strength will help you overcome obstacles. So look at there, Virgo. Spirit is saying, be strong. Whatever it is that you're going through or you're dealing with, um, you you are strong. You're grounded. You're Mother Earth. You know, things may seem hard and difficult sometimes, but we get through it. The next card you have is reflection. Reflection brings deep insight. Have you been avoiding your self-reflection? Take time to sit with your thoughts and feelings. Your inner world holds the answers that you seek. I'm going to read that again. Reflection. Reflection brings deep insight. Have you been avoiding self-reflection? Take time to sit with your thoughts and feelings. Your inner world holds the answers you seek. That card reminds me of the Hermit card, because the Hermit card is in the sign, under the sign of Virgo, and you know, also it is a card of introspection. You know, when we go in the cave and we reflect on, you know, how's life been going? What have we been doing to try to improve it or make it better? Have we taken the time to, you know, get out of our sorrows and think about what the solution can be? Because remember, you are the co-creators of your life. God, and you know, he already has your destiny of where you're supposed to be and what direction you're supposed to be going. So I like that for you, Virgo. Have strength, be strong, and reflect on, if you feel any weaknesses, you know, reflect on where those weaknesses coming from. Okay. The next thing I'm going to pull from is your soul's the power of surrender. You know, what is it that we need to surrender to, Virgo? And remember, with this reading, take whatever resonates with you. If it doesn't, sometimes the timelines are different. If it doesn't resonate with you, just leave it behind. And then, you know, it also may be in reference for somebody else that you know, a message that you need to deliver to someone else. So with my readings, use your own interpretations as well, your own intuition. I do not read reversals and tarot. I read, you know, the meanings of what the cards are, but I read intuitively. So whatever comes up, comes out. And again, I'm new to YouTube, so be patient with me, okay? All right, what is it that Virgo needs to surrender from or to? Spirit, what does Virgo need to surrender? Surrender defensiveness. Hmm. Defensive Defensiveness is a sign of weakness. See, didn't we just talk about that? To communicate in a more empowered way, stay centered and hear someone out. Then offer a clear, non-defensive response. Um, Virgo, you are very strong and powerful in your will. And sometimes, you know, like a Virgo is very knowledgeable. Again, you know, you guys are very grounded to the earth. But sometimes you got to listen. And sometimes we have to be quiet and cut out the noise and stop being so defensive about things where we got to listen. Okay? So that's what Spirit wants you to do. So Spirit wants you to surrender to defensiveness. I'm also picking up like maybe if you are fearful of something, you don't defend yourself. I'm picking up, I'm feeling that there's someone out there that, may be bullied, or maybe um abused, or maybe, verbally abused. And then Spirit is saying you have to step up, be strong, and defend yourself. Reflect on the things that you may need to protect yourself. I'm hearing protect yourself. All right. Hmm. That's interesting. All right. The next message that Spirit has for you is going to come based on your career and finance. Spirit, what does you want the collective Virgos? How do you say that? Virgorins. I don't know. I just made that up. I know that's not a word. Um, we may have somebody born. Um, Virgo is, I know it's August and September. Somebody may be having a birthday on August the 3rd. That may be of significance to someone. Something of big significance may be taking place in 3 days, 3 months. But we're going to move on. Okay. Spirit, what about Virgo's career and finance? I'm going to take this one. Oh, thank you very much. Signs. You are putting together pieces of a puzzle from signs you are getting. Pay attention to the coincidences and experience. I will read that again for you, Virgo. Signs. Are you seeing signs? Like, are you seeing synchronized numbers? Or like, are you seeing things like deja vu? But, just coincidences that now they're not looking like they're coincidences because they're happening more than none. Signs are you are putting together pieces of the puzzle from signs you are getting. Pay attention to the coincidences you experience. So, universe, Spirit is trying to deliver a message to you here, Virgo. And this it sounds like a personal reading to me, but I also feel like someone out there is experiencing something, and they need to put the pieces of the puzzle together in order for them to find out what the ending is. And I feel like this is what y'all are doing. Like, somebody's out there wondering, why is this happening? Is what's going on? Like you sense and you feel, and your intuition is telling you something, and you haven't quite put your finger on it. But Spirit is saying, pay attention to your surroundings, the people that you affiliate yourself with. If you're seeing like numbers, that's what Spirit is asking. All right, that's a message for someone. I'm just gonna stand up for a moment and look to make sure that my iPad is recording, because I've also been experiencing, the storage being full, and I'm halfway or done with the recording, and then I realized it didn't even record. So give me a moment here, Virgo. Just need to take a peek. All right, everything is looking copacetic. I like that. All right, moving on. What else you got for my Virgo's Spirit? What else do you want Virgo to know? Virgo also reminds me, I know it's Taurus, but Virgo also reminds me sometimes of the Empress. Because she embodies the queen of all queens, the mothers of all mothers. And sometimes when I think of Virgo, I think of that. All right, Spirit, thank you for that card. And we have growth. I want to expand my consciousness and my awareness. Do you see the pattern of the message here, Virgo? Do you see the pattern of the message? Spirit is saying to you, whatever it is that you're going through, be strong, pay attention to the signs, maybe stop being defensive and listen. And with you listening and learning, this is how we grow. That's the message that I'm picking up for you, Virgo. Yeah. We got your animal spirits here. Let's see what animal spirit is helping you. Spirits. What do you want Virgo to know? What animal spirits does Virgo need to know about that's guiding them? Okay. Panther. Have any of you been seeing a panther, or have you seen a panther? If you have not seen a panther, you're seeing one now on this card. And Spirit is showing you Panther Spirit. Proclaim your power. This also is the card number 44. And 4s means stability, structure. And I feel like Spirit is saying to you, in this reading so far, we haven't even pulled your tarot. Something about being strong, you know. I'm going to read an excerpt from the Spirit Animal book, number 44, and we're going to see what Spirit has to say about the panther. Panther Spirit says, reclaim your power. Your oracle message is this. It takes courage to face challenges, and right now, Panther Spirit is here to say that you are braver than you think. Oh, wow. Now is the time to take a risk and a step into a different aspect of your being. Speak as you have never spoken before. Act as you have always dreamed you might have courage to act. Love fearlessly and fully, and expect to feel the adrenaline rush as you are initiated into a new, braver, bolder self. Panther Spirit says the time for dreaming about what you want to do is giving way to the first courageous act towards reclaiming your Panther Spirit and power. Your new identity may feel strange at first, but you have what it takes and your soul wants this. Be bold. Wow, that is amazing, because in the start of this reading, that's what Spirit was saying. That's what Spirit has been saying. It just amazes me sometimes how these cards connect with each other. So now we're going to jump into your tarot and see what's going on for you, Virgo. All right. I see the sun on the bottom of the deck, so that's a great start. What I do is, once we get your spread down, we're going to go back and clarify each card, okay? I'm going to do a 9-card spread. And we're just going to go ahead and use these 2 decks. I think I'm going to put Panther up here, Virgo. I like the way that panther looks. Like, that panther looks like I am not playing. I did not come here to play. I am reclaiming my power for whatever it is that you're going through. All right? Sorry about the cards. Wow. Okay. Your first card is the Queen of Cups. That's going to be the center of your reading, the Queen of Cups. All right. Your second card is the Fool. Wow, Virgo, you got some jumpers here. Strength and the World. No, I'm sorry. The Queen of Swords. I'm sorry for fumbling with the cards, y'all. I just want everything to be in line where you can see. All right. Keep going here. You have the Ten of Pentacles. The Ten of Cups. The Emperor. That's Aries energy. The Three of Wands. And the Eight of Wands. And on the bottom of the deck, you have the Two of Swords. So let me just get everything aligned here so I can see what's going on. Queen of Cups. Okay, so the Queen of Cups represents, she's the Queen of Love. She is wholesome. She's like a mother figure, but she's the Queen of Love. You know, she loves everything. As I'm looking at the image on this card, I'm seeing her sitting on, it looks like a giant scallop shell. You know, I see the fish that are swimming around her, and everyone's peaceful. It's like there's trust there. And then there's like this loving, peaceful, you know, sense of feeling. I'm also looking at the tentacles that are being reflected as her hair. Not reflected, but is being as a scenario that that's her hair. And you know, octopuses, they're octopus legs. But you know, octopuses, when they swim gently and peaceful. And I feel like whoever I'm speaking to today, peace is going to come for you. Continue to love the way that you do and know that you are loved. That's the message I get from that. And then when I look over here with the Fool, which is Aries energy, I feel like when with all the other oracle cards that were down first, and it's telling you to be strong and have faith, and you know, be strong, believe in yourself, pay attention to what's surrounding you. I feel like with the Fool card, it's saying, yeah, you can go on that journey that you have been thinking about doing. It may be something that you love, but I feel like Spirit is saying, take the leap of faith to put yourself in the situation more, but be knowledgeable about what's going around you, because you do have a Panther spirit, because you are strong, because you are a leader. And I feel like Spirit is saying, whatever it is that you love to do, take a leap of faith, pay attention to the signs. Somebody may be trying to move somewhere. You know, you might be planning a trip, a vacation. It might be a business trip. But what I'm feeling is you're going to be going somewhere. And you got to pay attention to your surroundings as I'm looking at the Queen of Swords, and speak your truth. I also feel like Spirit is saying some truth will be revealed to you. Pay attention to the signs and synchronicities. Um, I see two queens here. I see two major arcanas. I see the Emperor Aries energy. Actually, with the Fool and the Emperor, that's both Aries. I do believe that somebody may be going somewhere, but maybe like on a business trip. I'm picking up with the Emperor. This is business, something that you love to do, something that you're gonna have to continue to show your power. Where did I see power? To show your strength and your power that you can do this. I know it's sounding a little confusing because you're confusing me right now, Virgo. Like this spread so far is confusing to me, and it may be confusing to you. And like I said before, take what resonates and what doesn't, leave it behind. I'm also looking here and seeing you have the Ten of Pentacles. And the Ten of Pentacles is about abundance. It's about leaving a legacy. You know, it's like leaving what you have, the pathway that you have created will go forward, you know, for your children, for your family, you know. With the Three of Wands, yeah, this is saying, when looking at the Two of Swords, which was the card on the bottom of the deck, see, there's the Hermit. I talked about the Hermit, Virgo energy. With the Two of Swords, it's like you trying to make a decision on something. That's what I'm picking up, and you're not sure about what you should do. But with the Three of Wands, which is a card of expansion, it's saying, don't be afraid, go. With the Eight of Wands, go. Like, and when you make this move, things are going to go quickly. They're going to move fast for you. This is, you know, wands are fire energy. I'm just picking up on, like, this is some job. And then we have the Ten of Cups. The Ten of Cups is fortune after difficulty. You know, like these two people on this card that are in water, just like the Queen of Cups is in this water. You know, this is your hope and desire from someone to be loved, to have love, to raise a family, you know, a wish fulfillment coming in, to have happiness. Wow. As I'm saying, Virgo, this is your energy here, and it's a little confusing, but we're going to get to the bottom of it, okay? We're going to get to the bottom of it. All right, let's go ahead and clarify these cards. All right. Spirit, what do you have for Virgo? What is it that you would like Virgo to know? Why is the Queen of Cups here? Why is the Queen of Cups here? The Five of Wands. Some conflict and difficulty. Changes. Five is a card of change. Sometimes, yeah, things might, you know, have a little drama in it. All right. Tell me more about the Queen of Cups. Another five. The Five of Pentacles. Is someone feeling like, I think maybe somebody's going through something, like they're feeling defenseless, they're feeling like they're being left out in the cold, somebody's struggling. With the two fives that I see here, I don't see any more fives. I'm going to ask Spirit for one more card, please. One more card. Why is the Queen of Cups in the center of this reading, Spirit? The Queen of Cups again. On the bottom of the deck, the Ace of Cups. What are you doing, Virgo? What is it that you're trying to do? Hmm. Okay, we're gonna go on. We're gonna go on. When I look at this Queen of Cups, she's looking at me like I got this. I got this all in the bag. I know what I'm doing. I feel that. I sense that from this card, and I sense and feel that's you, Virgo, all day long. All right, we're gonna move on to why is the Fool here? Virgo energy. I mean Aries energy, spirit. Why is the Fool here? The Two of Wands. Whatever. Two of Wands. I'm not gonna say anything until I pull more. The Five of Cups. Thank you, Spirit. And the Three of Pentacles. On the bottom of the deck is the Page of Cups. Virgo, if you gotta walk away from somebody, Spirit is saying do it. Now this is turning into, you know, you have been thinking about what you should do. You've been thinking about you should move on. You hold the world in your hands. You're Virgo, man. With the Fool here saying go ahead, move forward, don't be afraid. That's what I'm getting here with the two of wands. And with the another five, you have three fives here. Pay attention to the numbers 555. That's what Spirit is saying. The signs and synchronicities, you are putting together a piece of the puzzle from, I'm sorry, you are putting together pieces of the puzzle from the signs you are getting. Pay attention to the coincidence and Spirit is saying, pay attention to the number 555. There's a change coming in. There's a major change coming in for you, Virgo. And when it comes, you're gonna have strength and you're gonna be on top of it. That's how I am seeing that with the Queen of Cups. People watch you. People watch you diligently, like they really watch you. They admire you. They wonder, how do you do the things that you do? How do you make the moves that you make, even though you may be experiencing some type of difficulty? You're going to receive some type of offer from somebody, a message from someone. It might be new love coming in for you, but this also may have more than just you involved. This might be a three-party situation with the Page of Cups on the bottom. All right. Yeah. Say, when I just said that somebody might be watching you. Virgo, be strategic in the moves that you make. You know, sometimes you can't let everybody know what you're doing. And I feel like in your energy right now, there's somebody sneaky and conniving and they watching you. Pay attention to the signs. Pay attention to the people that you surround yourself with, Virgo. Okay, now I see where this is going. Thank you, Spirit. Okay. Why is the Ten of Pentacles here? Why is the Ten of Pentacles here, Spirit? Thank you. Thank you. The King of Swords, being bold and assertive. That's what you are, Virgo. Bold and assertive. You don't take no shit. You know, you might get slapped down maybe once, but when you get up, yes, the Fool again. Aries energy. Somebody may have an Aries in their chart. Someone may be affiliated with an Aries, but be who you are, carefree and happy, Virgo, and take that leap of faith into the next dimension. Things may be hard right now with the 10 of Wands on the bottom of the deck, but know that tens are completion. Tens are a sign of complete, number of completion. And you have 10 of Wands. Now you got the 9 of Wands. You had the 10 of Wands, the 10 of Cups. So that's 2 10s. Where else did I see a 10? It was another 10 I saw. I'm sorry. It was another 10 that I saw. I'll find it. But 10 10. Pay attention to the numbers 10 10. All right, Spirit, what else? Why else is the 10 of Pentacles here? Your money's going to be good, though, Virgo, with the 10 of Pentacles. I see money coming in for you. What else does Virgo need to know, Spirit? 6 of Swords, moving on to calmer shores. You definitely moving in a totally different direction. I don't know, Spirit is taking you somewhere, but just be obedient. All right, that card just flew on the floor. And in tarot, that means if some tarot readers believe that if a card falls on the floor, it wasn't for you. But that was just to let you know that was the Page of Cups again. Okay. All right. 6 of Swords. Spirit, why is the 10 of Cups here? The 10 of Cups again. 10, another 10. Pay attention to the number 10s, Virgo. You had 10, 10, 10, okay? 1 plus 0 is 1. So I'm also picking up new beginnings, a new start, a fresh start. You're going to be good, Virgo. Why else is the 10 of Cups here? You got 10 of Cups twice, right on top of each other. In other words, when you get two like cards like this, the universe is saying, the universe is giving confirmation that I meant what I said, what I meant, and I meant what I said. Okay, there's no question about these tens. Okay, Tower on the bottom of the deck. All right, Spirit, what else is the 10 of Cups here? This is getting interesting. This is Scorpio energy, the death card. Yeah, something definitely is coming to an end, Virgo. You are headed, whatever it was you was going through, that's going to be over. You know, whoever the sneaky person is, that's going to be deaded. You are moving away from the bullshit. Like, this is what Spirit is saying, that you're headed with the Emperor on the bottom of the deck and the 9 of Cups. It's a wish fulfillment. Whatever it is you've been praying, asking for, it's coming your way. Because now you got the 9 of Cups. And that's the card of wish fulfillment. I also saw the Emperor, and you have the Wheel of Fortune on the bottom of the deck. Things are working out in your favor. Whatever it is that you've been asking for, Virgo, whatever it is you've been trying to embark on, it's coming your way. Get ready. Because it's coming fast with the 8 of Wands. The Emperor, and I told you I saw the Emperor as I was shuffling. All right, Spirit, why is the Queen of Swords here? The Empress. I'm sorry, the High Priestess. Use your intuition, Virgo. With the High Priestess here, the High Priestess knows a lot. You know, as she sits on her throne, she doesn't have a covering over top of it. So that means her wisdom is like infinity. Pay attention to signs, synchronicities. Use your intuition, Virgo. Watch. What you're feeling about whoever it is or the situation, how it is, pay attention. Use your intuition, because 9 times out of 10 it's true. Trust your gut. Spirit saying trust your gut. Spirit, why else is the Queen of Swords here? What does Virgo need to know? The Moon. There's somebody shady around you, Virgo. Somebody that's not trustworthy. Don't tell everybody what you're doing. Okay? The Nine of Swords. Card of nightmares. Being all up in your head. Get out of your head, Virgo. Don't be fearful. Use your intuition. You know what's going on. Whatever that situation is that's going on, like I said, this might be some third party shit. I don't know. But I just get a sense of feeling that it's somebody in here that's sneaky and not trustworthy. And the universe is trying to show you. Pay attention. 10 to tens. Pay attention to 555. Thank you, Spirit. And get some rest. Stop being all up in your head. Spirit is saying that to you. Virgo, stop being all up in your head and go get some rest, man. Spirit is saying get some rest, relaxation. Maybe after this endeavor is over, you can take a trip, take a vacation, free your mind up. Spirit, why is the Emperor here? Yeah, you walking away from something and walking into something good. And y'all know that I think it's tonight. It's that solar eclipse and a solar eclipse. Pay attention to the energy of which you give things to. With the Six of Pentacles, it's a give or take situation. And you may be on the end of always giving. All right, Spirit. Where is the Emperor here? The Emperor is the boss, man. You in charge. But the thing is, Virgo, I see here you are a giver. You are a giver. Why is the Emperor here, Spirit? The Lovers. Sorry about that, guys. Sorry about that. That's what happens when you listen to things and they have commercials in them. Yeah. I'm sorry. Just trying to get my thing right. That's all. I'm back on my timer. All right. You have the Lovers, partnership, a card of partner. Maybe new love is coming into your life. Maybe while these cups are here, I could think that a new love could be entering into your life with the Ace of Wands and the Lovers, a new partnership, a new offer being made to you, another 5, conflict. All right, Spirit, why is the 8 of Wands here? Why is the 8 of Wands here? 4 of Cups. Don't let an opportunity pass you by, Virgo. Don't let an opportunity pass you by. You're going to be hurt by it if you do. Another 10 with the 10 of Swords and the page. I'm sorry. Yeah. Is this the Knight? No, yeah, Knight of Wands. I'm sorry. This is a new deck for me. Yeah, this energy is coming in fast. And this is a page, not a knight. I'm sorry. There's something new coming headed your way, Virgo, and it's coming in fast, okay? So I got the Knight of Wands and I got the Knight of Swords. This is fast moving energy. Okay? All right, we're gonna leave this here, and damn, there's that Page of Wands again. He keeps showing up. Somebody's gonna get there's a message, something new is coming in for someone. if this message is resonating with you, Virgo, please leave me a message in the comments. I would love to know what this is, because this has been a confusing reading for me. I just put Tower. Okay, so we're gonna end this with some tea leaves, get you some ultimate advice from the universe, and then we're gonna be out of here. Okay, what advice, Spirit, do you have for Virgo? You have ear. Good news. There's some good. See, I told y'all. You're gonna get a message with something, and it's gonna be in May. You know, this could be happening in May. This news that you're gonna receive. Then you have war, misunderstanding. That's what I think. I also saw when I was shuffling before I put the tarot deck down. I also saw the Five of Swords, which is another five. But try not to get into any arguments with anyone. Okay, walk away, walk away. Spirit saying walk away. Spirit, what else do you have for Virgo? A lot. Okay, I'm gonna take not these. I'm not gonna take these. But I am going to take these. It's a lot, but we're going to move through this. You have Tankard, celebration, fun, and enjoyment. Torch, spiritual developments, enhancement, awareness, and understanding. That's where that uh, high priestess comes in, when you trust in your intuition, but you're going to be celebrating something. You may have had you may be having a misunderstanding with someone, but I'm telling you, walk away. Then you have Pale, time to get out of the situation. Yeah, Virgo, I don't know what you in, but it's going to get better. Trust and believe it's going to get better. Then you have Fan, romance. As I said, new love may be coming in. You might be getting married. That is underneath the Tankard, the celebration and fun card. You're definitely going to be successful in whatever this new thing is for you, Virgo. Then I have Dragon, beware of self delusion. I believe in the beginning, when we started this, defensiveness is a sign of weakness. To communicate in a more empowered way, stay centered and hear someone out, then offer a clear, non defensive response. Um, sometimes we believe and think what we want to believe and think, and we don't look at reality as it really is. Sometimes we see what God is putting in front of us, and we choose not to pay attention. I'm looking for that other card. I know it's under here, down here somewhere. Where are you? Where are you? There you go. Sorry about that, Virgo. Reflection. That's what I'm trying to get at with this. Beware of self-delusion. Reflection brings deep insight. Have you been avoiding self-reflection? Take time to sit with your thoughts and feelings. Your inner world holds the answers that you seek. Don't believe the hype. That's what I just heard. Don't believe the hype. Don't look at things through rose-colored glasses. And I think that's it. That's all I have for you. Oh no, I didn't see this one. Moon, changes in your life. Yeah, there's some changes coming, Virgo. We see that. Saw that with the Eight of Wands. All right, guys. I think this is gonna do it for me. I'm gonna read you one little inspiration that you could take for the rest of the week, because today is Saturday, March 29th. And as I was talking about the lunar eclipse and the moon eclipse, this is a portal, a time where you set your intentions on what it is that you want. But this is a time of planting the seed and knowing that you're going to reap the harvest. So tonight, maybe you should light a candle, sit and pray, meditate, and put your intentions out there for this portal of this lunar solar eclipse happening at the same time. Again, if you like my content, please click like and share. Subscribe to the channel. That will help me greatly because I'm still growing, like I said. And please leave me a comment. Like, I need to know how y'all feel about my readings, if it's making sense to you. You know, I want to connect with you, and hopefully you want to connect with me. Hopefully, Spirit, you know, God is guiding me to give you answers that you're looking for. So, your final message for today with me is, Virgo, find ways to fill your cup. Jesus, how many cups do you have here? You had so many cups here. It says, find ways to fill your cup. Be self full. Follow your heart and always trust your intuition. You can't make this stuff up. Go deep within, find your triggers, and address them one by one. Self-healing is the best healing. Only they can offer, only then can you offer the best version of yourself. That's beautiful, Virgo. I will read that one more time because I stumbled on it a little taste. But find ways to fill your cup. Be self full, follow your heart, and always trust your intuition. Go deep within, find your triggers, and address them one by one. Self healing is the best healing. Only then can you offer the best version of yourself. All right, Virgo. Thank you for spending time with me today. This is going to be a goodbye for me, and I see you next time, okay?